Well, hello everyone, this is EC the Gamer, and we are back with Valkyria Chronicles 4. Unfortunately, I don't think I will be able to put an Elden Ring video this week. I'm not feeling really good, so, but I still decided, let's see if I can at least record a bit of Valkyria when I can. Uh, I'm still not like 100%, but let's try it out. This one, yes. Okay. I think last time we finished this mission, so we were essentially, if I remember correctly, we were still, sorry. Yeah, we finished this story that it was essentially, it's a retelling, I think, of how these characters, or was it this one? Yeah, this was squatty, how they came to be. This one I think is another mission that we have, a reconnaissance mission. Yeah, we finished it, so now we have to continue. Rangers in the storm, bros. Okay, so yeah, we finished that mission. We did a sea. Wasn't the best, but it is what it is. So yeah, let's get going. Yeah, I won't be able to do Elden Ring this week.
Hey, thought you might be here.
Hopefully the next week I will. The next week I will be able to at least put one of the videos.
Morning, sunshine. How'd you sleep? Like a log. Didn't
Oh
even
yes,
dream.
he got sick last time, right? Because of the raining.
That was a letdown. Kinda hoped I'd dream up some bombshell in a bikini to reward me for my hard work.
Here we go.
You realize Kai's gonna hit you again if you keep that up.
I'm getting used to it. Next time I'll cut out the middleman and just ask her to smack me.
Wow.
Hard to believe it was storming so bad just yesterday.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll have clear skies for a while. The mud'll dry out, and it'll be great weather for marching.
That's the thing with weather, right? Like sometimes it's very sunny and suddenly there comes a rainstorm. Something comes out of nowhere. You can see meteorology, the news for the forecast and everything, and that's just a prediction. Probabilities of this and that, where it's going to rain, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So yeah.
Oh boy, here we go again. Huh? What's wrong?
I spent so long just staring at the sky like this. For years, Raz. Like I was an empty husk.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. They're going to show us the story. An old photo. Yeah, this is because of what happened in the past to him and Riley.
Remember where this picture was taken?
Of
The
course I
Miller
remember.
Company.
Miller Company, Ragnite Power and Energy. Biggest factory in Hafen.
Right. Riley's dad was doing research there. Riley and I used to play out back all the time. The weather was just like today's. Not a cloud in the sky. We were playing outside like normal when it happened.
Holy damn, that was loud as hell. That was very loud.
Riley and I ran to the factory to see what was wrong.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We're done here.
Which is interesting because so this is when they were young, so this means that this was way before the war, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, this is way before, and the Imperial Army actually did an incursion At least I think, right? An incursion to Gallia.
We ran into a group of Imperial soldiers at the entrance.
Yeah, this is before, you know, like...
You. I know you. You've been bothering my dad. What did you do to them?
The thing is that Hoffen is like... What's the name of the other town? Brawl. There are towns that are close to the border of the Empire, so it makes sense that something like this could happen. I think Hoffen is close to the border, right?
Ah, little Riley, is that you? My, how big you've grown. Don't worry. Al's research, your father's research, is safe in my hands.
Dr. Belgar, we must hurry.
That's one of the bad guys, Belgar.
No.
I think both her parents died.
Riley, it's burning. The factory's on fire. We have to get out of here. Dad and
Yeah.
Mom, they're still inside. It's my sister, Fiona.
Oh damn, really? I didn't remember. Yeah, I did not remember this. She had a sister. Wow. I knew the thing about the parents, but I never remembered she actually had a sister.
Riley, stop! It's too dangerous. You can't go in. Let go! Let go of me! Fiona's right there. We can't. I'm scared. If we go in, we'll die too.
And this is why she's so... Because she considered him a coward.
Let go of me, please. Let... No!
And this is why she is pissed at him, right? Like consider him a coward. Which, you know, they're kids, it's understandable, but she has hold this grudge for a long time. Again, I think his frustration has always been for he's always felt guilty because rather than do it, I think the way he saw it is rather than do it because it's the right thing to do, right? He feels that he did it out of fear, and he said it there like, "Oh, I'm scared." Like he felt that he was holding Riley not because it's the right thing to do or anything like that, but just he was a little kid, scared, and quite frankly, you can't blame him. But he did. At the end of the day, he did the right thing. He just doesn't see it like that. Like he knows he did the right thing, but he's still guilty because he does feel like a coward. By the way, they show us nothing. We have to hear it. That's sometimes the thing about sometimes some of these games. You know, they show you voice, which is great. It would have been cool at least the image of them when they were little, just to have that context. At least this is better than Nier. Nier, I think Nier Replicant more than Nier Automata. Like Nier Replicant, there's the place that is in the forest. That place was completely a black screen with a lot of text, and that's it. No voice acting, no anything. Like it's crazy. I think there's some voices here.
Man, I heard the factory got burned down by the Empire.
This is okay. You know, you can see the face of the person. The expression is making.
But I didn't know you were there too.
I stopped Riley from rushing in, but I wasn't being noble.
Yeah.
I was just scared out of my mind.
Well, you did the right thing.
And I was ashamed. I hated myself for being so powerless, useless.
I still don't know what were you supposed to do.
After that, Riley stopped talking to me. I tried to go through the motions of my life like nothing happened.
I mean, it's understandable. She lost her whole family. Her whole family.
pulled back to that day. Stuck in place, paralyzed. Soon I found myself just standing still, looking up, staring blankly at the clouds, the sun. After years of doing that to cope, one day I realized I could notice subtle changes in the atmosphere.
And that's how he got his power. He just looked into the sky and suddenly hey, I know weather. Without going to school. Interesting.
And that's where the wind talk came from, huh? I always figured you learned it in the academy.
Yes, he's thinking the same thing as me, right? He didn't even go to the academy. I mean, it kind of makes sense, constantly looking. I mean, you had to assume that that's how everything's, a lot of things are learned, right? Just keep looking and looking, see the small details, trial and error, oh, this, when you see this type of cloud, that means that it's going to be sunny, or this is going to be rainy or something like that.
Watching you and the other kids playing around, not worried about the future, it honestly made me mad.
Dumb guy like me thinking about my future? Please. I'm a Darkson anyway. Not much to look forward to.
And then one day you were teasing me over something so inconsequential. I just suddenly stopped caring.
Oh, this is the interesting thing, right? How do I say this? Notice how this game compares to the first one. The first one really went deep into the storyline of race discrimination, racism. When it comes to the Darshans, a lot is really much a part of the story. Like in the first game. Well, in this game, it's still there, but it's either subtle or it's not even present, which maybe some people might dislike that. I don't know, because for example, you see Raz and he does not look anything like the Darshan that we saw in the first game. Like Isara, right? You see, I don't know how to say. You can see the defiant front that Raz has in Isara, but Raz seems like he had this normal childhood, which is weird. Like the way he expresses himself, like he was like this bully kind of a kid and that kind of thing. But they're Darshan, so they are discriminated, and it just doesn't feel in this game that weight of discrimination like the first game. The first game, like, hit you with that all the time.
I launched myself at you, and you beat me down. I tasted blood. I heard my own bones crack.
And maybe it's because this is the Federation. You see, we don't know. Unfortunately, the first game show us the Federation as evil guys, or at least the same as the Empire, right? When they try to kidnap the princess, but I don't know. Like, I don't think that was the best way of showing the Federation. Oh, they're the bad guy. Yeah, they will do something similar to the other sides. But I don't know, they show it like they were like the really bad guys. I didn't like that. And then we see this guy, they're just another country or a group of nations just fighting to survive pretty much.
But still, I knew it was nothing compared to what Riley went through. That's when I decided I wanted to become stronger, so I'd never be frozen by fear again.
Heck yeah.
Wait, so that's how you ended up going to the academy?
Yep.
Yeah. Filled out my application while I was in the hospital.
So you got this far thanks to
Yeah.
me. Shit, and here I was gonna apologize to you.
Yeah, after the fight he had with Raz, that's when he actually went into the academy, to the military. So again, there's something that I don't remember. What was I going to say? But yeah, this is why you see a lot of Gallians in the Federation. It's because Gallia unfortunately remained neutral for some time, assuming that it was just weird because they assumed that they were going to be left out of the war, which doesn't make sense because they have one of the I don't know if the largest, but it's the richest deposit of Ratnite. So it makes sense that they were attacked. You know, any nation would attack them, especially in a time of war for the resources. So I think that the I don't know if the best option would be to ally themselves to someone else, but that would have made them even a faster target maybe. But they still eventually they were going to get invaded.
Like I said, you killed the old me.
Yeah.
When I came back, I promised myself I
But
would
that's why a lot
change.
of these people went to the Federation because they didn't want to wait for Gallia to. Yeah, because I don't know when this kid entered the military. What I mean by that is, I don't know if at this point in the story Gallia has been invaded. I think Gallia has not been invaded. That's why I don't remember, because if I remember correct, this game takes place before, in the events, and after the events of Gallia. So I think they mention it like when Gallia's invaded, when Gallia have they already mentioned it? I really don't remember. But I know they mention it. We also hear about how the Empire loses, and I think eventually we see the story after that from this other side, right? So I think this is before the Gallia has not been invaded.
I wish Kai had heard all that. Maybe then she wouldn't think I'm such a bad guy.
Is Minerva from Gallia?
I'm glad we could talk like this.
Yeah, feels like a load off my shoulders.
I need to read
before
that.
the final battle. Don't go dying on me out there.
Right before the final battle. Oh.
I'm more worried about you. You almost got yourself killed.
I can handle it. I'm invincible, remember? I can't die until I take every last imp to hell with me.
Here.
Hey, listen to me. I'm being serious here.
Yeah, I know. Take care of yourself out there.
You too.
You're actual bros.
What, too cliche? Too punk for a schoolboy like you?
No. Honestly, I've always wanted to do this.
Careful, Claude. You don't want to catch us stupid.
Oh my god. So, let me ask you, what the hell is this? Are there fixed? Is that a fixed bun? How do you say this? Like, damn. A fist bump? Like, are those their fists? Because in the way the angle they use is so weird. Rather than do it like directly, like the best way would have been he would be like his arm would be straight, and then he would do it with his claw would do it at the same time, and it would just look much better than this. It feels in a weird direction. It feels like they are just giving themselves like it's like a handshake rather than a fist bump.
What the?
Oh,
Kai, Riley, when'd you get here?
Just now. Why are you so twitchy? Talking about something you didn't want us hearing?
oh,
Yeah, something like that. Just guy stuff, right, Claude?
nope.
Yeah.
You boys are so weird. You can act all mysterious, but I bet you were just talking about butts.
You're the worst. We're this close to our showdown with the Empire, and you're chasing TNA?
Chasing TNAs. I mean, I have to assume it's what I think it is. I'm not going to say it, so. But Claw is about to become a victim here. Come on, say something. Don't just don't just. I mean that just made it seem like it's true what they're saying. On the prowl. Okay. Oh, damn. Here we go. Oh my god, this guy. I remember his tank with. I do remember this guy.
Beautiful, just beautiful. At last it is time for the games to begin.
Lieutenant Claus Wall.
How long are we gonna have to wait? Yeah, it's boring.
Oh my god.
Maybe we'll just head home.
My apologies. A gentleman shouldn't keep his ladies waiting.
In the
Now
tank.
then, let's have a little fun.
And they show so many tanks, and we're just going to fight like 3 or 4 of those tanks. That's how stupid it is.
Chapter 4. The Battle of Ziegfall.
Sigval. I had to say it cool.
Listen up, everyone. I'd like to introduce a new member of Squad E.
Oh, hell yeah. Who is it?
Stanley Barkley. How
Oh
you
my god,
doing?
no.
My bullets don't always land, but my jokes sure do. Ba-doom-tsh.
Yeah, it didn't land. At all. Interesting. We still don't have squad stories. Okay, let me check something. What I was going to say. Okay, I think I did everything. There's no. Oh, let me check this.
Check it out. Raz the Invincible's final form.
You, glued tank parts all over your body.
Wow.
Raz, are you feeling okay?
Pretty cool, right, man? Now I can take a wave of bullets to the face and keep on fighting.
Oh, I see. Sure thing, Raz. Let's see you charge the enemy.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, he cannot move.
Piece of crap. I can't move, damn it.
Come on, Raz. Thought we went over this already. You're lugging around 100 kilos of machinery.
How stupid, right?
Gunning is out of the question.
Damn. So much for breaking through the front lines without getting peppered full of bullet holes.
Charging into the fray isn't your job anyway. You're a shock trooper, not a tank.
Even so, the Empire's weaponry is getting more and more powerful. The Hoffen's been taking a real beating.
By the way, the Hoffen will never be at the level of the Edelweiss. That's the unfortunate of this game. The Hoffen is just the Edelweiss. The design is just amazing.
You got a point there. I wonder if there's a way around that.
Well, there might be a way to strengthen a tank's armor.
But
it's only temporary, and the tech hasn't been tested.
you have to be, let's be honest, it's more realistic, right? I mean, the Edelweiss was completely different from every tank of Gallia. Not one tank in Gallia was just like that one. Not even the Empire had tanks like that. That's how crazy it was. I mean, the boss tanks, yes, they were different, but it was always like the Edelweiss. Like from the Empire it made sense because in World War II that's how the Germans they were like that. Like they were constantly inventing some new tanks. Some even stronger tanks were never even deployed at the end of the war. But they were constantly making new tanks. But the Allies they had tanks, but they had like this like 1 or 2 that were basic. I mean, there were more. I mean, I'm not an expert of World War II, right? But they had like this Sherman. They have some other tanks. I don't remember the name, but the Edelweiss, if you compare, it was completely different. Not one tank. My whole point, it was everything about it. The dimensions of the tank, the barrel, the Gallian tanks were not even close to that. This one, the Hoffen, it just had some different features, but it's still, you can see it's one of the tanks of the Federation.
Good enough for me. Let's try making an order out of it.
Yeah, it's worth a shot.
How many points? Yeah, no.
Too bad.
Let me see something here.
Okay. The fresh.
Okay with what I have.
There.
Didn't do anything. I don't know why you're saying there. Okay, let me save it first. The Battle of Seapfall. Wall of Iron.
September 1935 EC. The Federation vanguard pushed deep into Imperial territory. Slowly but surely, the Empire was driven back. But even on the defensive, the Eastern forces proved formidable opponents. All the while, Imperial strategists devised new ways to hinder their enemy's advance. Using counterattacks and scorched earth tactics, the Empire brought the Federation to a halt, even as they retreated. And at the same time, they had concentrated their reinforcements at the Ziegfall Line. Their wall of iron stood tall, and the legions behind it were ready and waiting to strike. It was only a matter of time before the curtain rose on a brutal clash between the Federation and Imperial armies. A conflict known as the Battle of Ziegfall.
He had to say the name in a very epic way.
Listen up, everyone. I'd like to introduce a new member of Squad E.
Really?
Dan Bentley. I'm not what you'd call a social butterfly.
Oh, this is the other tank, right?
Good being on your team.
Oh, this... I don't know if I use this tank a lot, but it's like a carrier tank. The Cactus is not available. Olar has a working a new potential down lower. This is to move troops.
That tank around. Wait, it's an APC?
Yeah, and what is this? Personnel. What's APC? Let me see.
Who
This
the
is
hell do they think they are? Just cruising into our squad's camp.
that's yours,
The
idiot.
Squad E barracks?
Yep.
And what if it is, Scruffy? Who's asking?
Wow.
Whoop, sorry. The name's Dan Bentley. I've been assigned here from the 31st Battalion.
We get reinforcements. That means...
Yep. There's a big op coming down the pipes. Ask the higher-ups if you want details.
Your vehicle's an APC, right?
Yep. Stick a couple of soldiers in this baby, and they'll get to the front lines without a scratch.
Yeah, if they destroy it, everyone inside dies.
Huh. Well, beats getting shot at.
After you get out, that's your business. But speaking personally, I'd rather get everyone back in one piece.
Yeah, but this thing can be easily destroyed. That's the other scary thing about it.
For 2 days straight, so if you folks don't mind, I'm gonna get some shut-eye.
Wow. He just went to sleep in the tank. I call it tank, but it's not. I don't think it's a tank, right? Do you consider? Is it considered a tank? It's an APC, so it's not.
Present and accounted for, sir.
I just don't remember what APC means. Armor personnel something? Maybe?
So I see. Soldiers, the final battle is upon us. The Empire's built a defensive line along their old border. They aim to stop us here. This is the Ziegfall Line.
the
Oh.
troops defending it. I can hardly imagine how many soldiers are in that shot.
This photograph only shows our target, the central area. The Empire has 10 units of this size stationed at regular posts along the line.
So the question is, who got this photo? Like, so I don't know if there's air transportation in this. Isara wanted to build a plane, but I don't think planes were a thing in this game. Like, so who the heck shot this photo? Like, who got this photo?
What? That force alone looks huge. They have 10 times that?
Yeah, the photo, you simply cannot take, you cannot see it in this one photo. And you will never see these numbers in the game, by the way.
It's true. We've been chipping away at the Empire's numbers. But judging by this, they still have enough soldiers to outclass anything we've dealt with so far.
We're low on supplies as it is. And now we have to face an army like that? What chance do we have?
I know I keep talking, but there's a show in Netflix called She-Ra. I seen that show. I don't know. At first I didn't want to see it, but eventually I loved it. And one of the bad guys, one of the bad guys in that show, she does something like this. She pushes like her soldiers to go without supplies, without rest, deeper into the enemy's territory. Eventually the enemy, in desperation, they get a new weapon that you have a 50-50 chance that it could save them, but at the same time kill them, right? And at the end they're completely destroyed. This is a stupid strategy in my opinion. Like, it looks really cool on paper, but you're pretty much encircling yourself if the enemy has a surprise. If the enemy does a surprise attack to you, so
They may have strength in numbers, but every one of our soldiers is worth 10 of those conscripted farm boys.
yeah, that's what everyone says.
Minerva, you have a bad habit of underestimating the enemy.
Yep.
We're facing an iron wall, with all of the Empire's military strength behind it. Not only is the Federation outnumbered, but we're exhausted from a long campaign. Is it really a hopeless fight, though? Think of our battles up until now. Every time, we snatched victory from the jaws of defeat.
Here we go, let's talk.
Who made that possible?
The victory
Ranger
speech.
Corps.
Yeah, we did.
We can outfight them. We can outsmart them. And above all, we have a home to protect.
So what, the Empire doesn't have a home?
The Federation can't lose, because the Rangers always win.
Lieutenant Wallace is right.
She has their face up. Ugh. He stole my thunder. I had to agree with him.
We cleared the way for Operation Northern Cross. If they want to fling insults from behind a wall, then we'll stand with pride and face them.
Here.
Yeah!
Do it! Let's tear it down!
We'll break their wall of iron. This kind of glory doesn't come every day. And today, it's ours to claim.
Yeah.
Look at them. They're full of fire again. You're really something.
Holy crap, this video has only been about this. Nothing else. I have not been able to play.
Minerva!
Here we go. I just love her design.
Sorry about earlier.
More than Riley.
Calling you out, I mean.
No need to apologize. You gave them something to hold on to.
She just has the same, I don't know, aura as Ursa from Fairy Tail. That's in anime, by the way.
Do you think it was right to say all that? It wasn't exactly a lie, but...
It's incredible. He looks so confident, and then suddenly he just becomes this guy.
Suicide.
how many speeches we gave.
Yep.
So it's not just me.
Yeah, she's
You
not
have
an
to be
idiot.
stupid or insane to believe we can turn this into some storybook victory.
Oh, of course, you have to make that like storybook victory, and this is pretty much told in like a storybook way.
But we have to try. We certainly can't back down now. The only thing we can do is to try and keep morale up. If we can't push all the way to the capital, Operation Northern Cross is doomed.
Again, she respects Claw in a lot of ways. It's frustrating for her that she knows that he is better than her in terms of being a commander.
Yeah. We're fighting for our fallen comrades, too. I just wish I'd been stronger.
This may be our last battle, and I don't want to go in with regrets. So there's something I have to tell you.
I love you. No, he's not going to say that.
I've always hated you. Ever since we were at the academy.
You would not expect her to say something like that.
Always spouting your idealistic bullshit like you've got it all figured out and nobody else gets it. No matter how hard I worked, you were always one step ahead. One rank ahead with a fraction of the effort.
Yep.
That's not true. You've always been better than me. Even now.
Oh, that's what she hated about him, especially. Again, it's his attitude. He showed this confidence, suddenly he started becoming this guy.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. That damn attitude.
I have to agree. He's... You don't see this with Welkin, but Welkin was like this unique case. Like, he was his father, like he was a soldier. Like, I don't know, he was just perfect for the war. I think it's in a weird way, right? He didn't want it, but he was just the best. This guy actually worked a lot, really hard to become who he is. He said it what happened when he was a kid, but that pisses her off. Like, you're such a good soldier, you're such a good of everything. Then suddenly you become with that attitude, like.
Ask anyone on this base who the ace of the Armed Ranger Battalion is. You know who they'll all point to?
You.
Claude Wallace of Squad E. You need to wake up and take responsibility for that. If anyone's been keeping our momentum up, it's you. And you alone. That's all. You have a reputation to uphold, Claude Wallace. Get out there and don't disgrace it.
Okay. I promise. Maybe I could use a little self-awareness.
Yeah, she respects and admires him, but at the same time, it pisses her off because he always had that attitude. It's not that she's saying like, oh, it's not that she wants her to be like, oh, I'm the best, and like, not that type of thing, but accept who you are. Like, you are really good at this. Why are you fucking like always saying, oh no, but this is just, you are the one who did this, not me. Like,
we'll win this fight with our own hands.
Oh yeah, actually with my controller.
We will end this war.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Hell no. I thought I was... Do I have time? I think I have. Let's get going. The soldiers that doesn't have eyes. Look how many tents there are there.
Is Miles still not here?
He said he forgot something, but that was a while ago.
Sorry I'm late. Well, this is a surprise. Almost had to leave without you.
Hey, give him a break. If he wants a little alone time in his bunk before we head off to battle...
Oh my god, really?
No! That's not what I... Raz, come on! I went to get my camera, but everyone kept asking me to take their picture on the way back. It's hard to get film out here.
This is like the final photo.
Shot for Squad E.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Everyone,
Yeah, before we
gather
die.
around the tank.
Come on, Dan, you too.
Pass. I don't do pictures.
Come on, don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
You too, Riley.
Me? Of course.
Okay, everyone, smile. 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
You got
The
my
famous
good
photo.
side, right? I look like hot stuff, don't I?
I don't know, Raz. Camera can only do so much.
Oh, damn.
Hey, the hell's that supposed to mean?
I think I'm starting to see
What?
how you've changed. Just for today, I'll trust you. So no more scaredy Claude, all right?
Oh, that still feel like she's faulting him for what happened in the
Squad F is
past.
on the move. We should go too, Commander.
Okay.
Squad E, move out. Rows of 2, forward march.
You got it.
Claude!
What are you talking about, old man? You're just going to be in the tank. You're not even going to walk.
If we beat the imps here, they can't afford to go after Gallia.
Yes. Okay. That's what I was thinking. This is before. Yeah, so this is confirmed. This game takes place the before, between, and after Valkyria Chronicles 1. And I think Valkyria Chronicles 3, I think even takes place even before this, all of this game. So, but yeah, this is before. Gallia has not been invaded.
That's what you said, isn't it?
Yes. The fate of Gallia hinges on this battle.
Yeah, not really. Now that I think about it, yeah, I need to play out the end, the game, to see if what happens here has repercussions in what we saw in Gallia. I don't think so. I think Gallia won truly because of their efforts. Which is crazy, right? They left Gallia to protect it before they invaded, and they got invaded and they were not there. But at the end of the day, Gallia just was able to essentially get a ceasefire, not the end of the war. This is the place where you actually could make a difference from the Federation side.
Okay, let's kick some Imperial ass!
They have the forces and the size.
Squad E, we march to the Ziegfall line.
Oh man. Yeah, and I don't think I'm going to have enough time. Yeah, that was a lot. Think about it. Look at this. This whole page here. Then I have all this page here. Edinburgh Army, okay, and again a young man from Vinland who faces everything with a smile. Nothing seems to get him down. Okay. Found a girl with booze and cigarette. Though he decided to quit the latter, he still carries guilt over an old conflict with Claude, but the two of them have talked through it. Their friendship is now stronger than ever. APC driving APC with a passion for tanks and APCs. Not particularly talkative otherwise. He and his family died when it burned down. Okay. A researcher of Rhine compression, technology and manager. Oh. It's common to see Rax running courageously through the battle. In order to save the wounded, the sight alone can boost any soldier's morale. Is that it? It doesn't say. What the hell is an AP? An APC, what is it? Yeah, it's not saying. So, okay, so this is the Federation tank, right? Then you look at this. Okay, what's the difference? Like, they look literally the same. You see what I mean? Like, the Hoffen and this tank, they're pretty much... It has some... They added some things, right? Like writings or colors or whatever, but it's the same tank. Every day the Federation advances further into Imperial territory, the Empire losses have forced their hand, and now a larger army than any before stands to defend the Sea Belt line in a battle that may decide the war. According to the Times sources, as of the first, the fighting hasn't broken out yet, but all agree that it's only a matter of time. Each power forces remain at standoff on each other side of the Sea Belt line. The sheer mass of troops, equipment, and tanks is beyond any conflict or our correspondents have seen. Whatever the outcome, we can say with certainty that this will be one of the largest battles in modern history. Whoever wins this battle may well win the war. Well, there we go. I'm trying to see everything, you know. A reserved part of the largest landmass in the Northern Hemisphere, this continent inspired those with dreams of domination for millennia. In the ancient times, the Valkyria managed to unite Europa under their rule, giving rise to a number of kingdoms. Later divisions or roles as leader within each kingdom chose to splinter off to four new nations, and it wasn't long before the campaigns for conquest began. By the 18s, the balance of powers lay split between the East European Imperial Alliance and the Atlantic Federation, with the small nations in their shadows left to weather the wave clash caused by the clash of these two global behemoths. The product of an alliance among a large collective West European democracies known informally as the Federation, popular uprising spurred on by the late 18th century Industrial Revolution created many new democracies. The nation empire represented a common thread, motivating a mutual agreement among these infant republics. Though an elected head council acts as their chief executive, unanimous agreements are rare among the constituents, meaning that enacting measures can take months. Though a series of secret alliances and gains won by extortion and blame may have put the Federation ahead of the Empire in terms of political power, they have yet to decisively defeat them in battle. A collection of nations united under the rule, referred as the Empire. The Industrial Revolution that occurred when granite was discovered as a useful energy source saw the nations of Eastern Europa, pioneers in machine technology, rise to power. Already tightly bound by a network of royal marriages, they soon joined hands in a formal alliance. Though not technically an autocracy, its emperor enjoys limitless authority, and because the Empire never underwent a social revolution, it still adheres to some aspects of feudalism. Many of its citizens thus harbor conservative views and a strong bias against Darshan. Yep. Okay, there's still some things to read. I'll leave it there, guys. Yeah, little by little I'm going to keep reading. I didn't do this in the first game. I'm going to do the skirmish, but yeah, it's not. I'm not going to have enough time. So yeah, guys, that's all for the moment. As always, don't forget, if you're new to the channel, to subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That's all for the moment. Easy the Gaming signing off, and I will see you on the next video.